Yo guys, Dumpling97 coming in here with another video today. And today I'm just gonna be talking about this little baby right here, the M41 Walker Bulldog. And I have to say I've played a lot of tanks in World of Tanks, especially, and I've been getting into light tanks recently due to those new tier 8s being released not too long ago. And I have to say, this is my favorite one. This is the tier 7 American light tank, the M41 Walker Bulldog. And I guess this video is just about why you should, or why at least I want you guys to get this tank. I mean, this thing is just rock solid. It really, to me, does not have any downfall. It's a little big for a light. I guess that's the only one I could really say for it. So it can get shot easily, but if you have Caminet and Binox like I do, and you don't take it into stupid situations too often, you'll turn out just fine. So this is a game on, what map is this even? I don't even remember. I'm having a fart moment right now. It doesn't matter. On Pearl River, that's it. And I'm playing here with my friend Revenge again. This is the same night as a few other videos you guys will see. And luckily we have tactics and just an ace on our team in some tier 10s. So this is the Bulldog in a tier 10 matchup, and I'm showing you this in a tier 10 matchup because this is one of the worst situations it can get in, if not the worst. A lot of tier 10 heavies, a lot of armor to deal with. So we're going to try to focus the lower tier tanks, and if we have to, try and focus the higher tier tanks. Get spotted here, and there's those tier 10 heavies. I do not want to deal with those, so I'm trying to make a decision right now. I'm worried that I'm going to get shot to my left because there's always TDs camping inside the spawn that the enemy has. But I'm quickly noticing that I pretty much don't have a choice here. If I go back, I'll just get crossfired. So here we go, I'm going in, and this thing has a 15-round autoloader. Fires a shot, I think, every 1.5 seconds, and takes 18 seconds to unload. You see a charioteer here, we're going to go ahead and stop. The waffle is clipping him, he's dead. See him in M103, going to put 1 into him, put 2 into him. Bounce that one. He hasn't shot us yet, put 2 into him. There's a little tiger, put 1 into him, put 2 into him. Let's get that ammo rack hurt. And the third one pops his cap. And there we go. So we're already up to a good amount of damage here. Still got 2 more shots. Put 1 more to the T-54. And put another one to finish him off. And that's why I love the Bulldog right there. It's a situational tank, obviously, because it is an autoloader. And then you have this, reasonably long 30-second reload. But that's why I love this tank. It can really be effective. With the autoloader, it can dump, 1,800 damage into an enemy over 18 seconds. I mean, that's a lot of damage for a light, especially a tier 7 light. This tank can really actually clip a tier 8. It would take a while, but it can clip a tier 8 tank. So that's why I love this thing. I love having the opportunity for, high damage potential. And the fact that it's not a light tank means, not everybody can, do what I just did. Some players who aren't experienced in light tanks could easily screw this tank up because, it has no armor. It has 25mm max armor. And, yeah, so I'd say it's not that overpowered, but I would say it's on the edge of being overpowered just because if a good player drives this tank, he is in a great situation to do a lot for his team. Compared to, let's say, a T-71, the other tier 7 American light tank, I don't think I couldn't have been that effective in that situation in that tank with its 6-round. I think it's a 6-round autoloader. So I do feel like this tank is very powerful for a tier 7 light tank. Overpowered? That's debatable. Some will say yes, some will say no. But here we go, gotta defend the base. There's an I-7 in here, and I'm worried that E-100 is here, but that's when I realized E-100 was back there, so I'm trying to figure out what else is over here. And there you go, the Bulldog reveals his position. We come out, we put 1 into him, the I-7 backs up. I'm trying to take out this Bulldog right now. Put another 1 into him, he gets tracked, try to auto-aim him, but I don't quite hit him. I dirt my next shot, and he's dead. And dirt the next shot. So now all he has the I-7. I'm going to go ahead and load a heat clip. Now, I must warn you, if you do load a heat clip in this tank, it's gonna and you dump the whole clip, it will cost you, I think, 56,000 credits, because these shells are like 4,000 a pop with the heat. So if you load a heat clip, you most of the time will lose money. And I see the size 7 is sort of rushing over to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, to this point I realize I should probably get on the lower ground because it doesn't have much gun depression. And it's these sort of thoughts you need to have when you play your light tanks. You gotta think about the enemy tank, you know, what are his strengths, what are his weaknesses. So we're gonna come up behind him. I'm trying to clip him, but I am firing heat, so it's not the best damage we fire right now. He puts one into us, and I don't have enough gun depression, unfortunately, to shoot him, so it's about now when I decide maybe I should just go down, because I really don't have a chance here. I go down, hurt myself a little bit, but he's coming too, unfortunately. Try to put another one into him, he bounce, I try to run away, and I get slain. But that's okay, I still had a lot of fun in this tank. And I guess that's why I'm making this video. This is a tank that I have a lot of fun in, and that I can do very well in. And, you know, this is why I play lights, I guess. Because, you know, especially a light like this, where you can have a lot of fun in it, but still do very well. It's a tank that you don't have to think that much in. But that being said, a player like me with a lot of experience, I don't have to think as much, because I just kind of know the flow of the game and where to go, where I should be. Like in that situation, I defended the base. I spotted people in the cap. I did what I needed to do. I still died, but sometimes finishing top on damage or dying or whatever, you know, there's certain roles people have to play in each game. And in my case, my role was to spot the enemy tanks, support, and in that case, defend the base, which cost me my life, but that's okay. So I did complete my role in that game. So now we're just tuned in here. The I-7 gets taken out. Excuse me. And yeah, and of course we end up winning this game. It's, you know, what is this, 6-on-1, 7-on-1, whatever it is. So yeah, if this game isn't, you know, motivation to play the Bulldog for you guys, I don't know what would be. If you guys are interested in getting into light tanks, I do recommend the Bulldog line. The Chaffee it's a pretty good little tier 5 light. The T-37 is debatably the best tier 6 light in my eyes. Bulldog, same thing, best tier 7 light in my eyes. And the He-49 is honestly pretty bad, but its derp gun can be fun. You just have to be very careful with it. I'm still getting used to it, I guess I should say, before I call it bad. It's a very difficult gun to get used to. And in matchups like this, where you're, you know, very outmatched by other tanks, you know, it's always fun to get a good game off in these sort of matchups where really you can be taken out one shot by, you know, a tank destroyer on the enemy team. I guess what I'm saying is lights can be very satisfying if they're played well, and learning to play a light well is also very satisfying in itself, because you can, if you survive in a light to the mid to late game where you can actually start using your gun a little more and start doing a lot of damage, then they're just great. So like I said, here we go, got our victory. We got, yep, just 4,000 credits if we dumped a whole heat clip. I'm surprised we even made money. 7,682 experience with the climb to the top up helping us there. So without that, it still would have been about a 5,000 double. 2,600 damage, finished top on our team with 1,585 base XP. Pretty good game there. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like rating below. It helps the channel out. Comment if you like the Bulldog or what's your favorite light tank. And tell me if you want me to do more of these types of videos where I just sort of put on a tank that I like and talk about it and maybe why you should think about playing it. Alright guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.